Hey guys, Ross here from Consolidata, and I want to talk to you about churn and what we are doing to reduce churn in our business. Reality is that most software companies, the reason they can't get off the ground is because they are losing customers just as quick as they are taking them on. So they will spend all this time on ads and funnels trying to get people to sign up for their software. And in their mind, they think, oh, if we just sign up for the software, we're good. Then we're going to continue to take on revenue. But the problem is that people sign up and then they ask for a refund or they want to cancel the software. Now, we are a startup software, so our onboarding process from an automated stance is actually terrible. But yet we've still been able to maintain less than 6% churn rate. How have we done it? What we've done is we have implemented a system where we vet people really well on the front end to make sure we're solving a massive problem so we're not just selling to anyone. And then on the back end, we onboard every single user one by one. Now, this takes a mindset shift because I'll give you an example. Consolidata at minimum costs $97 a month. So you might think to yourself, wow, let's say that you paid $60 to acquire a $97 a month user. And then you or a staff member spend 1 hour on a Zoom call onboarding them, or even 30 minutes, which is more average, a 30-minute Zoom call onboarding them. You're thinking to yourself, I'm losing money. The problem is that if you don't onboard them, you're going to lose money. And I know that people will go ahead and they try to automate everything before they even know what's working. That's not going to work either. I have many acquaintances that they have the perfect GHL snapshots built out. They're hiring these sources where they will do your customer support for you. They have automated onboarding, everything. And then when you say, well, how's it going? Well, I don't know. We haven't launched yet. And I think to myself, what in the world are you doing? Go get users, figure out what they need, automate that. So before we even automated the sign-up process on Consolidata, we did everything through demos. Up until 30 days ago, every single user we did a demo for, either myself or Sherry. Now, once again, the mindset of that for most people is, I'm not going to get on a sales call for $97. It is so valuable because what we were able to do is listen to objections, figure out what people want, figure out all these different use cases, and then we were able to take that and put that into content, automations, and things that really make the difference and get people to sign up. Now that they've signed up, we're still onboarding people one by one until I feel as if our onboarding automation, which we are adding things. So if you were to, for instance, go to our launch pad, I don't know if you can even see the screen, we do have an onboarding where we take people through what to do. But even still, we want to onboard every single person one by one. And I'll tell you, there have been cases where we get on, we show people how something works and get it going, and we find out that they were about to cancel because of something stupid that they couldn't figure out that we thought was obvious. And then we can go back and try to make it more obvious for future users. Now you might be thinking, okay, but I'm white labeling a software. I don't have any control. Maybe that's true, but you do have control over content and the order in which you want to teach things. It's frustrating to me to see people trying to automate things that are not proven out yet. So the way that we have been able to decrease churn, meanwhile continuing to scale up users, is by onboarding people one by one in the beginning. Is this a long-term solution forever? Absolutely not. But it is super educational for us as a software company in being able to grow. I think that the people who are going to win in software are the ones who are not thinking about everything in dollars and dimes in the beginning. Now, obviously you want to be profitable, but I have a different mindset because I'm coming from someone who's actually building a software from scratch, who lost thousands and thousands of dollars for almost 2 years before we could even bring this to market and start selling it. And so with that mindset, I'm okay spending a little bit of time, but it is a shift because you hear gurus all the time talking about Don't sell your time. Don't sell your time. Oh, I don't sell my time. And I get that, but you have to earn that. And that's not a place at where you're at in life. That's a place at where you're at in your business, in my opinion. And what I mean by that is I sold Lead Carrot and my agency back at the end of 2021. Now, when you think about that, you think, wow, you really stooped down to a low level, getting on all these little one-by-one onboardings at $97 or demos. In my mind, I learned so much. I am not above a sales call. People think they are above a sales call or above spending their time on things, but I will tell you what, I haven't had to actually do a demo now in about 30 days. Maybe I've done one or two that I'm just not recalling, but I haven't had to do many demos at all in the last month, but yet we have had our largest month ever in new users over the last 30 days. And the reason I was able to do that is because I spent 6 months doing demos. You know, in many cases, I was doing 6 to 10 demos every single day. It was back to back. It was exhausting. I'd feel Zoom fatigue at the end of it. But now we don't need that because now we've learned a little bit about what they want. Now, that doesn't mean we won't ever do demos again. But the point is that it was useful, beneficial for us. So if you're trying to grow a software, I have a couple tips for you. One, suck up your pride. You're going to need to get your hands dirty. You're going to need to learn about your customer. 2, don't try to automate things that you don't know if they work yet. And be careful who you buy crap from. There are people who are really good at setting up automations and workflows and things like that, but they are not salespeople or marketers or copywriters. They are just good at setting up the workflows. They know how a software works, but they don't know if it works. I see people creating workflows and selling them, and you're like, well, what have you used that for? Oh, I just created this. Well, what do you have, the Midas touch? I create things all the time that don't work. So you have to test things out, see if it's going to work, then you can automate it. And then the third thing that I would say is never be afraid to step back. This is something we haven't discussed yet, but I actually turned off my ads about a week ago. They were converting amazing. In fact, one of my good friends says, why would you turn those off? They've been converting. And I said, because right now our onboarding is backed up for about a week. Imagine you sign up for a software and you find out you can't be onboarded for a week. It's not right. We need to hire more people in onboarding. We exposed a new problem. So we need to hire another person for onboarding and get our ducks in order. And then we turn the ads back on. But some people are so focused on acquire that they never get to the point where they can stand back and get stable. So don't be afraid to turn things off, stabilize, and then grow. Guys, if you found anything here useful, do me a favor. Please like and subscribe this video and let me know that you'd like to see more content like this.